Well, it looks like Twitter really wants Arctic Monkeys to be at this festival, which makes me very afraid to share my latest source's information, because even though the saying goes, don't shoot the messenger, I'm sure I'm about to get fucking lynched. So as you can gauge from that intro, I am alluding to the fact that it would appear that Arctic Monkeys will not be headlining Reading and Leeds Festival. Now, I do want you to take this information with a pinch of salt, and that reason will become clear towards the end of when I'm reading out the source, as it's not 100% confirmed, like that they're not going. But anyway, let's get on with the source, shall we? Who the fuck's the source? Well, I do need to remain vague, but not too vague that you can't grasp the legitimacy of the source. But the thing with some sources are, if if they ask you to remain vague and you don't, then you lose your sources. So basically, what I am allowed to say is this source is a family member of a band member. I can't say what type of family member, I can't say which band member, but it is a family member of a band member of Arctic Monkeys. And basically what has been said is that for several reasons they will not be doing Reading and Leeds this year, as far as they can tell. The first reason is that they are touring America first. They are doing this because apparently they want to get some lower key live shows under their belt after not playing live for nearly 4 years, and apparently it's far more cost effective to tour in the States first. The only plans that this family member has heard about the possibility of them playing some outdoor homecoming shows in Sheffield, which is obviously where they're from. He's also heard a rough cut of the new album, and this band member is quite concerned because it's different to anything they've done before, and so they're concerned that it's probably going to lose them some of their fan base, which does tend to happen if you change your sound as a band. The other reason why they don't think it's going to be Reading and Leeds this time is because Leeds is obviously very close to Sheffield, and usually when they're playing something like that that's quite close, they tend to invite the families along to watch. If you're headlining Leeds, you invite your family from Sheffield over to watch, and there's been no talk of that at all. So that's the source, which obviously I have to keep vague. Those are the reasons. So a change in sound, so they're concerned they're going to lose fans. They're touring America because they're rusty, basically, and also the thought is they're probably missing out UK festivals this year to headline Glastonbury next year. So they'll have a year of lower key gigs under their belt, then they'll go over to and absolutely smash Glastonbury in 2019. Yeah, I've been given permission to share that information with you guys, but yeah, it's not a definite no. It's not a definite no. It's just that this family member hasn't heard any news that they're doing Reading and Leeds, which normally they're close enough to the band member to have heard whether or not they were headlining the biggest festival this year, because obviously there's no Glastonbury and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not looking likely, guys. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Take it with a pinch of salt. It might not be correct. The band might be keeping it hush-hush completely away from immediate family. We don't know. If that's the case, then we might be surprised and happy days. Let me just say, guys, I don't want this information to be true. Okay, like I say, don't shoot the messenger. I get given information, solid sources, I pass it on to you. That's just how it's going to work here. If you're really looking forward to Arctic Monkeys potentially being at Reading Leeds, I'm with you, okay? I don't want this to be true, but it might be. But it might not. It never specifically said, no, they're not. Just essentially said, this is what they're doing. I haven't heard anything that they're going to be playing Reading or Leeds. Normally there's a family invite when it's Leeds, like it was in 2014. So, it doesn't look too good, but it looks like they're basically gearing up to headline Glastonbury in 2019. But that's it, guys. What do you think? Are you excited for the prospect of Arctic Monkeys headlining Reading and Leeds? Is this disappointing news? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but what would you rather me do? Just hold on to this information and not share it? You know what I mean? So, between a rock and a hard place here, but I'm here to give you guys information, and I hope you appreciate it. And anything I hear, I'll pass on to you guys. Obviously I need to establish what I can and can't say with sources like this, but I have done that. I've respected the source's requirements, and here we are, there's the information. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it's not what you maybe wanted to hear. Like, share, and subscribe. We're blowing up at the minute. I'm really enjoying it. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.